The land of Lincoln, home to our 16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We are here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Dropping back, it's Boyd. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to punch it in. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Northwestern. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. There's a creep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Hayes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got room to work. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's.
214 close. 214 close.
Scanning the field, it's Boyd. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Here comes the heat. On target. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. On the ground, it's Grove. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just feeds the running back. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Flying down the right side. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Rushes on him. He's knocked down. Short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Here's a heat. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Farrell. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to scramble. The throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Makes it past the marker. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 16, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Mississippi State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That caps the season off with a very fine 8-4 record. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now over to your game in Champaign. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Illinois kicks it off. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McDuffie. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Pressure coming. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task. Behind the chains now on second and long. Makes the grab. It's McDuffie.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He wants to throw it again. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Past the 40. Past the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. Took it all the way back to the house.
And that play happens because they blitz, they get pressure, make the QB feel uncomfortable. He throws the ball up, and you make a play on the football, and you take that thing back to the house. Nice pass rush, nice pressure, and nice job turning defense into offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The inside handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. They give it to him again. It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Wildcats sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the field. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's O'Brien. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to throw, it's O'Brien. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They want to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. They're going to run it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Dixon. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab on the left. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll try the left side. Got enough for the 1st. Taking it the other way. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
Illinois uses its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's O'Brien. Got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their third. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Victory formation on the road. There's not a better play call for an offensive coordinator to make.
They've only converted one time in 3 fourth down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.